TV. Today I'm excited because I'm in Australia and I went to my parents' local supermarket and I found some amazing, probably pretty standard things that most of you find in your local supermarket, but things that are pretty unique for me because in Saudi Arabia we're pretty limited with what we can get there. So whilst I was here, I thought I'd check out the supermarket and the local fruit and vegetable shop and thought I'd share with you what I found. Okay, so here is just some of the stash that I managed to get at the local Woolworths, which is quite a small Woolies actually, but I still found that they had a health food section and was pretty impressed to see that they had organic raw buckwheat, which is what granola or raw granola could be made from. So I'm going to sprout those for a couple of days, soak them, sprout them, and then make some maybe apple and cinnamon granola with that. My parents have got a new dehydrator which I bought for them and they're still yet to use it, so I'll most likely be dehydrating some of that for them. Also found some quinoa. They had the red quinoa, they also had a black quinoa and the standard yellow quinoa, which was pretty impressive. Never seen the black before, never actually heard of it either, so I'll be definitely making something for my parents. They've never heard of quinoa before, so I'll have to make something delicious for them. Definitely pretty much standard almonds. You can get them pretty much all everywhere. Now this was what I really liked. This is an olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and it's Australian. So they had a few different tastes and styles. I just got the light and delicate. I used that for a dressing last night, and it's always good to buy local. So I was pretty happy with that. They also had some tamari, which I think is pretty standard. It's not so easy to get in Saudi Arabia, but you can get it. I do prefer the namashoyu because it tends to be raw, but that's not so easy to get in this part of the world. And also a whole lot of dried fruit, which I have been missing. So I've got my favourite dried pears, dried peaches, and some prunes. So I'll take you to the fridge. Now this was my most exciting find for the whole trip. And that was this. Check that out. That's kale. Now most of you probably, if you've never eaten this before, you probably recognise it mainly from being decoration in a butcher's shop between the meat, or even sometimes in the fruit and veggies, just as decoration to break up the colour. And in fact that's what the gentleman that sold that to me said. He normally he keeps it in the back just for decoration. So I obviously bought a big bag of that. Well, I hope you enjoyed me sharing with you just a simple little supermarket stash that I managed to get from just a really small local Woolworths yesterday. Hopefully this weekend I'll be attending some farmers markets and I'll be able to share with you what I find there. I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, well, signing off and I'll see you in the kitchen.